Hello and good evening. I am Chanti with CompletelyCraftybyChanti. This is my first time going live on YouTube. I was having some technical difficulties and I wasn't able to get on live on the other social media platform. So I am hoping that I can go live here. Let's see. Maybe not. You know what? I am just going to go for it. Let's just I am working on a fall wreath, and here it is. This is a sign. It's a scarecrow, and it says harvest on it. So it doesn't look like Facebook or YouTube. It's my Mevo. I think that is giving me some issues. So I am going to, looks like part of my frame is coming apart. So I'm going to go ahead and get that tied off. Sometimes there's some minor defects in the work forms, but we're not going to let that stop us. We're going to do the puff method this evening. So I'm just opening up my ties. So it makes it easier on me. So I wanted to bring out this burgundy in the Scarecrow's scarf. So I picked out this cranberry burgundy ribbon, and it has some gold, some yellows, some reds in it, some greens. So I just thought I would, so that I wasn't taken away from the ribbon, I would just do a solid complementary ribbon. So here is the gold, and then here is the green. Now, initially, because it was orange, because it's fall, I was thinking, okay, let's do the orange. But the orange is, you know, kind of like in your face, and so is this. But I think this will soften up the color, and so it won't be so much in your face. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to start here. Actually, I'm going to change my view so you can see what I'm doing. I've been trying to get my camera situated. I finally get that under control. I thought I was good with my computers because I got Restream, and I thought, okay, I'll be able to go live on both. But ever since the update, it has not been my friend. So we got to figure out something so I can get these kinks worked out, because it's already stressful, you know, doing lives, you know, but when your technology doesn't work, it doesn't build your confidence any. So I'm just doing 10-inch puffs, and I'm just pulling separating them out so that can be nice and full. And since it's just me, there may be some long pauses where there's no talking, so just enjoy the video. I usually go on at 7, but because I was having software issues, I tried to get that straightened out, and I thought, okay, well, I can do the Mevo with YouTube instead. But I don't think that's working either because I don't see it. Nope. I only see my my videos that I've uploaded, but you know, it's all good. I just pray that this is actually recording and I'm not just doing doing this and you don't get to see the end product once I upload it, because that's what I'll do. Once I get it all finished, I will upload it. All right, so I've done the top. So now I'm going to pull it down and go to the bottom layer. I was telling my husband, I hope I have enough of this 21-inch mesh, because it was already open when I started. I was like, uh-oh. So I'm hoping that I don't run out. If I run out, I'll definitely have to stop the video because I didn't have any more orange. This was the only orange I had. It's not, yeah.
It's just spinning.
Okay. Thank you. Well, at least you got that. I didn't even get that when I was trying to pull it up.
It's just spinning.
All right, so I will just be talking to myself. You want to say hello?
Hello.
Thank you for letting me know, because that didn't even show up when I...
It's just spinning. Looking for it. But you can post it later, though, right?
Yes, that is my goal. I'm going to post it later. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Woo.
I know. Luckily, it's not Monday.
All right.
Thank you. I had my husband checking to see if it came up for me, but it did not. So I apologize. Hopefully, I'll get this together before Friday's live. I was telling my husband I wanted to get this done tonight because the weather has been so funky with, you know, the rain and the heat, but I want to stain our deck, so I want to at least get part of it done tomorrow and then finish the part of it on Saturday and then do the second coat Sunday after service. But so I didn't want to not do anything tonight. So again, our inspirations for tonight's wreath is this Scarecrow that says Harvest on it. I think we may be almost finished the bottom, and I think I have room. I should be good. These are 10-inch poofs. Oh, just one more. All right, so get this one pulled out, and then I'm going to pull this up. Actually, I'm going to get my zip tie, and I'm just going to close out the bottom here. And be careful not to cut a hole in my mesh. And cut off the excess. Okay. So there is that. So the base is done. So it's nice and full. And I usually only ever do 12-inch tails, but because I knew I was doing my whole base and poofs, I decided to do 13. So we'll see how that look goes. So I'm just going to alternate my ribbon. And I think I'm going to do some X's with this. I normally do these, but I think I'm going to do X's just because the ribbon is so much, well, it's only an inch longer, but so that it covers a lot of the base. I'm getting my list together. I don't have any summer craft shows scheduled. My first one, well, I did 2 in the spring, but the next ones I have are in the fall, and so October is my first one. So I'm going to make sure, because the last time I did, this will be my second year going to this particular venue, and last year I brought all of my wreaths, but I'm going to focus mainly on everyday, fall, and because it's the beginning of October, I didn't sell too many of Halloween. I did Christmas and everyday. So I do plan on, I'm thinking for Friday, my Friday live, I wanted to do a Santa's hat using a Dollar Tree work form. So I did a couple of, I did a fall hat, and I did a couple of Halloween hats, witches hats, last year, and they sold like hotcakes. So I plan on doing that again. All right, that's coming along. I'm really disappointed that my my software isn't working. Technology is so much fun when it works, but when it doesn't, it really puts a damper in your program. I only had one roll of this, the burgundy floral, and so I think I picked it up last year, and I was wondering when I was going to be able to use it. So I was glad that I found the that Scarecrow, and when I say found, it was in my stash because, you know, we have all the things. I just did a little behind the scenes tour of my craft room because I clean my craft room once a week, only because I just can't stand the clutter and it becomes too much and then I can't create. But after every season, I do like a thorough overhaul because I'm switching out the seasons. So I was showing everyone what my craft room looked like now with some of my fall things. And so I was pulling out some of my supplies, and I was able to I found the harvest one because I feel like I bought that 2 years ago and never got a chance to use it. But I'm trying to be better. So I don't think I have to buy any signs. I just want to, and I technically don't need any ribbon, but I want to get some more unique ribbons to add to my stash. So my goal is to use the supplies I have. I do need mesh. I did tell my husband, there's no getting around it because a lot of my holes on my shelf here, I need to replace them with fall and Halloween and Christmas colors. I have spring and patriotic. So hopefully I will be able to place an order probably this weekend. And I made a second. My husband made the first one. He made a floral tree for me. He used wood though, but I had some old shelving, so I made another one. And I feel like my husband would beg to differ, but I feel like I need some more greenery over there, so I might order some more greenery to add to the fall projects that I do. So we shall see. All right, so we are finished the bottom. And so we're going to make our way to the top. I have some florals that I was thinking about adding to this wreath, but I don't know. I think once I get done, I'll decide whether or not I should do that or not. I plugged up my glue gun just in case. I wouldn't trade where I live because I love to have all the 4 seasons, but I love fall. I love waking up and it's nice and crisp, but then by the afternoon, you know, it's nice. It's not hot, it's not cold. You can start off with the jacket, but by the end of the day, you don't need it. I like that. I don't like these 90, 98 degree days. And while I love snow, I only want that. I want one big one, and then that's it. I don't need, every weekend we have a snowstorm. But I think about, I would rather have my snow than the hurricanes and the earthquakes. I've been to California many times and never experienced an earthquake, but I was at work in Maryland, I want to say in 2011 maybe, or 2012, and there was one there, and I was like, whoo, I don't know how people deal with that. It was like an out-of-body experience. I was like, did the window just move? Did I just move? Like, what is going on? We thought somebody had hit the building. And we're about to evacuate, but it was actually it was the aftershocks of an earthquake that was in a neighboring state. So, did I cut too many? I don't think I did, but I missed one. See, this is what happens when I'm running my mouth. All right, so now I have to take this out. I don't know how I did that. Well, at least I didn't cut too many. And luckily I didn't cut off the tips of my work form, because normally if I was using pipe cleaner, I would have. Now that would have been a mess, trying to get that loose. But normally when I use the pre-made work forms, I leave the little frillies. I feel like it adds a little more texture. All right. Last misstep. Easy fix. We've been trying to, we had to wait to bring out the patio furniture because we wanted a couple of the boards on our deck replaced because they had a couple of soft spots. And trying to find people to come out, everybody's busy. So it took us a while, and we finally had someone come out. So we have a couple of boards that aren't, the same color. So we're trying to match it, and we've just not had the time. And I told my husband, I'm just going to do a little at a time. So my goal is to do all of the railing, all of the rails, and one set of steps tomorrow. And then maybe in the morning, on Saturday, do a second coat. On Saturday, do a second coat. And then on Sunday, do the one section of our deck. Because I was like, we're planning a party. I was like, we got to do something. Got to get together. But I would have no problem if we threw away the rugs that we had out there. So we need new rugs, I don't think my family would frown upon it, you know, if the deck wasn't done, but I want the deck to last us a couple of more years, so I want to make sure that I treat it. All right, so we just have one more. Yay. I didn't cut an extra because I have been known to do that. All right, so here we have it. Our base is complete. So now we're going to add our sign. So what I did was I stapled some pipe cleaners to the back. Right, just make sure that it's tight enough so it's not moving around. And then we're going to add our bow, and I will decide whether or not I'm going to add florals. We shall see. All right, here we go. Here's that. I love the colors. All right, so let me get a bow maker out. I don't have much of this ribbon left, so I probably will only be able to do like 2 loops with it. I'll try not to maybe just enough for 2 loops, literally. I hate to waste all that ribbon, so I'm gonna reverse it. All right, let's see. Let's do screen next. I'm going to make them the same size. Again, when you guys watch the replay of this video, it's because I I was having technical difficulties and I couldn't go live. So I'm recording. Technically, I'm supposed to be live on Facebook, but that's not happening. On YouTube, but that didn't work. So I'm bringing in this burnt orange just to give me a little bit more and to break up some of that orange a little bit. And I think I might just keep this one simple, although I feel like because of that sunflower, and sunflowers are my fave, I feel like I need to add some sunflowers. We shall see. All right, let's see what this bow looks like. Use my zip tie. Hopefully I gather it. I have been known too to pick it all up and I don't have it all. That's not fun. Yep, see. Thank goodness I didn't do it tight. There we go. All right, I'm going to trim the top off first, only because I don't want, I don't want too much of a tail at the top. I'd rather have them dangling from the bottom. All right, so I'm going to add my bow. I'm just going to wrap a pipe cleaner around the zip tie so we can hide that. Sometimes I slide it in the back of the zip tie, but because I didn't do a center loop, I decided I'll just do around. I'm grabbing everything but the zip tie. I mean the pipe cleaner. Here we go. So I just did one bow, one loop on each side of each. how long I want my tails. Just want to tighten up my bow a little bit because I felt like it was a little loosey-goosey. We don't want that. So I have some of these. Let me see. All right, let's see. Let's see if I'm going to commit. Just cut some more off this so it's not sticking out the bow. All right, we're about to commit. Just add a little bit more greenery so the sunflower isn't standing out there by itself. Just adding a little glue. And I'm tucking it right underneath so it is attaching to the bow. I don't know about this little white one. It's a big old fuzz ball. Maybe I can put it underneath. No. I don't know if I care for that. Oops. I pulled it out too soon, so. Yeah, I can stick that underneath there. give it a little bit more texture. Might put one more up at the top, and then I think we're going to call it just this last one, and I think we will be done. I wish we were able to do this live. Hopefully we won't have these issues on Friday. Hopefully I can get the kinks worked out. All right, so here we have, and I just added some florals in the bow, not everywhere else. I think we are good. I'm going to curl up these tails just a little bit. Okay, they were too floppy for me. All right, so here we have it. All right, so hopefully we can get together on Friday for Christmas in July, and we'll have a Christmas project. I will upload this probably, if not tonight, definitely tomorrow. So sorry we couldn't be together live, but we'll get it figured out. You have a great night, and I will see you soon.